What's up, guys? Sorry that I am currently a disembodied voice. We should have this taken care of here in just a second, but I didn't want to keep everybody hanging, so I started stream so you could enjoy some PC-10 action. Yeah, Bryce, that is Julie. All right. Remove filters from the projector. No, the homunculus is pretty specific in this team, unfortunately. All right, there we go, guys. Yeah, something happened. My camera just like went corrupt and I had to re-add it, and there was no way to actually add it without displaying it on stream, so was what it was. Let's see. Been one of those days, guys, but I knew I was already starting really late, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't start later. So I apologize, guys. I know Tuesday's stream also got canceled, unscheduled, so I'm gonna be making that one up on Sunday night. Still deciding if I'm gonna do Arena Rush or Rift Beast scores with that one. It'll be one of those two, though. What up, Rahul? How you doing, man? All right, let me get caught up on chat here. So, Kyle, believe it or not, Rift Beast scores probably the biggest streams. So, like, if we go historically, the biggest streams I have are LD summon streams, followed by Rift Beast scores, followed by TOA and Arena Rush, followed by other summon streams. Lewis, so yeah, the clean shaven look, I get it. Here's the deal, bro. My mustache grows super coarse, like to the point where I actually cut my lips with the hair, so I have to keep it trimmed. That's one reason why I always keep it trim and I never grow it long. But because the hair is so coarse, after a while the clippers don't get it all, and some of them just like keep on growing, and it becomes very uncomfortable. So I have to completely shave once every 4 to 6 weeks and then just regrow it back out. It is what it is. So by next week, I'll be back to the goatee. But I just shaved yesterday, so by next week I'll be back to the goatee. I like the goatee look, but for right now I'll probably keep it for a while. But I just have to restart every 6 weeks or so. So the team that I'm running right now, guys, this is actually Seishizo team. Seishizo has done a video on this team. However, I will just, I'll warn you, it took me over 6 hours to get this team right. So he shows his stats, but he doesn't really talk about the construction of the building. Not a criticism, man. He theory crafted this team. It's over a year ago. It's still, to my knowledge, the fastest PC-10 team out there. So I'm definitely not saying that in a negative way, but it was really, really difficult to build. I will go ahead and show you my stats, and then I'll also tell you that something is screwed up right now. It started failing, and I don't know why. It might be because I made the switch to another guild, which it's still a guild that's gonna be competing for Legend. Just a lot of members from Mithril are moving over. But it might be because the guild right now is not level 30. I don't know exactly why. It could just also be randomness. But so the Julie is going to get a lot of damage from artifacts. I'll warn you guys right now, you're going to need some really good artifacts for her. Because she does get all the multi-hits, additional damage by attack is huge. And then there's a couple of ways you can build this team, but at the end of the day, like there's some ways that in theory are supposed to be safe for using double will and stuff like that. At the end of the day, man, I did not notice any difference from the double will builds. I really it was just tougher. So ultimately, I figured out that you just have to go YOLO max damage. Rather than trying to conserve some of your runes or using the double will builds, which the double will builds allow you to avoid that 1% fail rate, because the team does get a 1% fail rate no matter what. If I can find the Julie, I'll show you the Julie. Probably never gonna find that. Hey, nope, that's the end. Here she is. Okay. So this is the Julie build. You need the 100 crit rate. You need her to be acting first on your team. So you need, this is the absolute minimum Julie, and I think I have 6 or 8 fight sets on the team to go with it. And then, so right here we've got lots of additionals plus 10% on light, and right here we've got skill 3 with lots of additionals. This attack plus doesn't really mean anything. And then for the Ikaru, oops, those will be at the top. So this one is double fight will, and this one also double fight will. You notice they're both over 153 speed. And then the Fire Homunculus and the Crow. So hard to find monsters. Here's the Fire Homie. So we're Rage Will on the Fire Homie. Again, 100 crit rate. In this case, I am getting accuracy from the Julie lead, so I don't need accuracy on him. 24, I believe, is all you need for PC-10. And then for the Crow, again, we just went for damage builds on everything. And remember, Crow only needs 85 crit rate here because he has elemental advantage. So Rage Will on the Crow. So those are the stats. Feel free, the vlog gets posted after stream, so you can always feel free to go back and look at the stats a little bit slower after stream as well. So Axe, glad you like the look, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it definitely, I mean, this was my look for a long time. I like the, camera, you look a little different on camera too. In person, I like the goatee look. It's just the gray in the goatee does not come through on the camera, so it looks kind of weird. Rahul, thoughts on the new assassins? Rahul, I swear to you, bro, this is true. My first thought when I read the balance patch was of you. I remember how much you used to love Tanya. So I think that, I think it's nice that they buffed the assassins. I personally don't think that anything that requires setup is something that I would feel safe using in Siege. I think that they still require setup, and there's units that ignore defense that, why would I use something that requires setup when I could use a Kali or a Bulldozer or something else? But I think Lexi, the fire assassin, I think she's got some interesting application. And then I think for Special League, they could be interesting. So it was a nice buff. For Siege, I still don't think that they're going to be super meta. But outside of Siege, I think that they could be interesting. But yeah, so I showed you guys the stats. If you're looking for a video, you could also check Seishizo's channel. He's done, I think, 2 videos on the team, but I don't think either of them were really how-tos. They were more showcases. So it'd be more or less kind of what I just showed you right now. I don't know about any Riley defense, but she'll be solid into some Riley defenses. Yeah, he goes through the runes, but that's what I'm saying. It'll be the same thing as I did right now, because I just went through the runes. As far as the mechanics, that's a different thing. Like how to run it in the optimizer, how to find your minimum damage thresholds. I don't think there's any videos out there on that. I'll be honest, I considered doing a video on it, and then I kind of felt bad because it's not my team. I mean, technically I did a Tricaru video and that wasn't my team either, but that was different because there wasn't, the creator of Tricaru hadn't made his own video on it. So I feel like that would kind of be ripping off content. Plus, to be honest, I don't know how many people can actually build this team. It takes some pretty high artifact requirements. It's not even the rune requirements, although a lot of people will struggle to get there. It's the artifact requirements on the Julie that people will really struggle with. I'll tell you what, Lewis. I will do, since it's channel member stream, man, here's what I'll do. I'm still going to take points. But I'll do 5 replays from the first 5 channel members to get in. So let me do a queue. But we're going to make it 5,000 points. And it's only going to be 5 members. Lover dropping the member chat says, are you doing my RTA or do I have to bet? Sky Lover, yes, you will have to enter a drawing. Sky, yes, indeed, you will have to enter a drawing, but thank you for being a member for 27 months, Sky. I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much, Sky. I'm going to go ahead and reopen chat here for a moment. Sky, it's already that one was not for RTA. That one was for replays. So you're good. I'm gonna open the drawings after we do the replays. Can I outspeed that Draco? Let's try it. I cannot outspeed that Draco. That's not good. Oh, and I missed the kill? Oh, that's really bad. I think I lose this, huh? That was just greedy. I did not need to do that either. I don't think I can win this. Even in this situation, I can't win this, can I? Oh! Proc, Galleon! Proc, man! I'm dead on the next tower swipe. Oh my god. That was so close. He was at 1 HP twice. He was at 1 HP twice. Proc! No! Oh, man. Ah, that was brutal. There we go. All right, so we've got 5 for replays. Devin, Vlad, Yuno, Lewis, and Dies. We're gonna go with really whoever just shares them first. You guys can all share them into channel 8895. It looks like Dies shared first. So we have got first pick Josephine. Interesting. All right, so balance patch impacted monsters here. We've got the Josephine, we've got the Oliver, and that looks like it. So it's just 2 balance patch monsters. So we get first pick Josephine against Oliver Ongiuki. I like the Ongiuki here. I think the Oliver makes sense. I think Oliver's nerf was really big. I'm not sold on Oliver remaining in the meta that much, to be honest. No, let me rephrase. I think Oliver is going to be used about half as often. Like, I think he's going to go from 75% use to 35. To say him remaining in the meta is wrong. I'm distracted by trying to watch this, or by like the action in the background. It was like too much motion behind me, or behind the screen, whatever. So let's just get this thing done here. All right, so what I actually think is that we're gonna see less of Oliver. Oh, artifact space, huh? Okay. I think we're actually going to see less of Oliver by about 35%, and here's exactly why. I don't think Oliver makes sense as a first pick for people who play to pivot. I think he's still a good first pick for people who are pretty much committed to turn one, but you lose some of the pivot ability that Oliver used to give you. And as a result, I see him being first pick less. Now the thing is, when he's not first picked as often, the draft isn't always going to make sense for him to be played. So like if you first pick Shizuka, the opponent can now finally counter turn 2, where when you first pick Oliver, they have to contest speed most of the time, or go with like a Gyu or something. So because you're going to see Oliver being used less just naturally, by him no longer being a first pick, he'll be used less organically overall because the drafts won't always result in Oliver making the most sense. And ultimately, that means that some people will wind up deprioritizing the Oliver. They'll give him, you know, not their best runes anymore, and then he'll start getting drafted less. So my expectation is that Oliver is going to remain somewhere around being used in about a third of matches, because he's still really strong. He's still a 33 speed lead, so it's not like he's going away, but he is going to be used a little bit less. About half as much. That's my guess. Anyway, with that said... so Dai's counters Oliver Ongiyuki. That is still, I think, a really strong counter against the Josephine first pick. The Josephine first pick here is just really weird. Yeah, Josephine pick is still just really weird. But, man, this, the volume is really loud for me. I have it, like, set to minimum volume, and it's still really loud. All right, let's try it like this for a moment. Okay, so opponent counters with the Shizuka, which is just really weird, into Ongiyuki Oliver, and then the Gianna, which, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I guess I should have looked through to the second one. By the way, Pretty Boy becoming a channel member. Pretty Boy, thank you very much, bro. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Sorry, I'm like all over the place today, but Pretty Boy, thank you very much for becoming a channel member, man. I appreciate it. So the opponent bringing out the Shizuka-Gianna combo. I feel like the Shizuka could have been held, but he was probably afraid of Dai's just throwing the Shizuka back at him. At this point, though, he's like super committed to banning that Ongiyuki. Almost like no matter what Dai's has here. So I don't love his draft at this point. Dai is switching over to the Yogun and the Chungpung, so this does make sense. We've got double... we've got double strip going into the Shizuka. He already has the speed lead, so Dai's has the flexibility to bring out another speed lead or to bring out, anything else he wants to counter at this point. The opponent has no speed lead, so Dai's is just destroying him in the draft at this point, to be honest, in my opinion. So the opponent comes out now with the Tomo, which does have some decent synergy over here until you ban out the Gianna. And then the Sekhmet, which the Sekhmet is a pretty decent counter here because it's a fair guess that Dai's has played nothing on Swift yet. So although he has a 33 lead, the likelihood is that he's not going to play anything at over about 315 speed with the Oliver lead, maybe 320, and the Sekhmet should be able to outspeed that, or could be able to outspeed that. Dai's coming out last pick Molly. I think I would have liked an Abellio a little bit more here than the Molly, or possibly even a Tetra, but Molly's fine. I don't feel like Molly does as much as Abellio or Tetra would do here, but you destroyed him so badly in the draft to this point, and it really doesn't matter because whatever sustain unit you play, if it's a passive sustain, it's probably a force ban here. I don't know. The Molly is not as much of a force ban as like a Tetra would have been. And you may not have Tetra ruined, but I'm sure you have Abellio ruined, and I think Abellio's a pretty strong force ban here. So... I don't see any reason why he still doesn't ban... No, he's got to ban the Chung, right? He's got to ban Chung and just live with the Ongiyuki. So I think we've got the Chung ban, but the Ongiyuki puts you at a huge advantage, and then obviously you just ban out the Gianna here, and you've pretty much auto to a win. So of course you ban Josephine and he bans Oliver. Go figure. Alright, so we get the reset on the Ongiyuki of all things. Alright, he resets the Ongiyuki, he bombs the Ongiyuki, yeah. That wasn't the way, yeah, okay, interesting. Alright, so Ongyuki is actually in an infinite control from the bombs. That's why you bomb the Gianna. That's why you ban the Gianna, is to make sure that Ongyuki wins, because you assume Ongyuki's getting through, and without the Gianna on the field, he has no way to actually stop Ongi from doing Ongi things. Alright, so we are looking at, is that possibly a dead Chung? Ongi is off the field. Yogun gets the pushback on the Gianna. Molly gets the cleanse. We get the serious matter pushbacks. Nice proc right there. I think that's a dead Gianna now. Molly crits? Yeah, Molly crits. I don't know if it's a crit damage. She didn't crit on the Shizuka. So this is going to be interesting now. I don't know why he just wasted the Tomo S3 there. I mean, I get the pushback, but that was just a total waste of the Tomo S3. Yogun, again, putting up the attack buff. Sekhmet now, she's going to be on a one-turn cooldown because of the buff steal right there, and she gets the reset. That is almost a dead Shizuka, but does not proc. Shizuka goes down, and then the Molly should be enough right here. Molly could actually, I think Molly could just solo this. But either way, it's not 1v3 and 1v2, it's 3v2, so you should be in pretty good shape here. Sekhmet landing the defense break on the Molly, that's a little scary, but it's now just Tomo versus Molly, and he quits out. So Dies, I think you absolutely destroyed him in the draft, but honestly, bro, like if you just ban the Gianna, I think you can click auto and go to sleep. Like, because your loss case right there is if Ongi gets stunned with a bomb on top of him so that he can't get a turn. That's basically your loss condition, which is kind of what happened. So if the Shizuka and the Tomo can't spread bombs, then Ongi is just going to dominate there. But other than that, I mean, you absolutely destroyed him in the draft. So I'm splitting hairs right there. All right, so that was the Dies replay. So next up we've got Lewis. Let me go ahead and take you two out. So Lewis said he's not looking for an analysis, just to show the replay here. So this is going to be, we'll go ahead and just watch the replay live on this one. Yeah, Tetra is devastating into those types of drafts right there. Tetra is like the four span of all four spans. All right, so Miles Oliver, super toxic combination, and he's bringing out the Gene, guys, the recently buffed Gene. Very nice. We got some Gene action in RTA, so he takes away the attack bar. We got the defense break, so we're gonna get to see some Gene damage here too. If the Gene ever takes a turn, this looks like he's on Fat Lucian runes, right? 84,000, guys. 84,000 from the Gene. Okay, we'll go back and look at your. We'll go back and look at the draft afterwards. Biggest piece of analysis I can give you off the bat is, bro, that Gene. It looks like he's on Fat Lucian runes, and it's a 47k with the crit onto the more. Monsters die whether you hit them for 40k or 80k. Put the Gene on a speed slot too, bro. That's my analysis. I mean, the one shot right there on the Dominic was pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane. But he's got to be able to get a turn too. So he did seem a little bit slow for me. That's my initial analysis. But okay, so we get a more first pick coming out with the Oliver Chung. I'm fine with that counter. I will say that you don't have any kind of disruption here. So when you go Oliver Chung, you completely commit yourself into a CC draft. Something like Oliver Hagang would give you a little bit more flexibility. The Hagang was coming out either way, although into a Moore, Hagang is not as strong because Moore gets the pushback, so I take that back. Oliver Miles, like just look, because I don't know your whole box, right? But just looking from right here, I think I like Oliver Miles more because Miles gives you that disruption. Granted, there's benefits to holding the Miles longer, like getting him to draft the Masha, because he won't draft Masha into Miles. So it's trickier because I don't have your whole box in front of me. And like for myself, for example, when they first pick Moore, I go Oliver Volantis. That's not really, you know, you have to have Volantis. But I just like Oliver with some sort of disruption right there, because the Chung himself can't actually do anything. Oliver Sekhmet would be another way to go, even though it's Sekhmet into, or Oliver Tashar. Like I said, just any kind of disruption there. Giyu, any kind of disruption there. Yeah, but you don't always have to steal the Chung. You already have Heigang. You can easily play a triple Revenge Vertihile. You can also play the Miles. So, I mean, more Chung is kind of toxic, but sometimes if you steal a monster, but he doesn't fit into your own comp, it can put you at a disadvantage because your opponent can have replacements. Like, look at this draft in reverse. Let's say you steal the Chung from him and then he steals the Heigang from you. Now he's got both of the disruption options. And you have nothing to set up the Chung because you still have to put a strip in front of your Chung. And then if you do put a strip in front of your Chung, he's just going to cut you twice with the Moor and the Heigang. So it's good to steal a monster if you can make that monster fit into your own draft, but it's not always good to steal the monster when the monster doesn't fit in your draft or when it forces your draft, over-forces your draft into a certain direction. I mean, just kind of my thoughts there. Anyway, but you go Oliver Chung, and then you get off on this, you get off easy on this one, because he comes out with the Masha Vertihile, so he doesn't make you pay for that. I mean, he goes double fire into double win, but he doesn't really make you pay for the fact that you don't have a disruptor here. So coming back with the Miles into the Masha Vert, I really like. The Heigang at this point is actually a little bit of a weak pick because he didn't bring a second. So Heigang counters more than anything else. Heigang counters Chung. That's the two monsters in the game that Heigang truly just counters the most are Chung and Yogun. It's his brothers, because anything that has attack bar manipulation with its strip, a lot of times can still get the opponent team a turn in front of your Heigang. So what he counters is strippers that don't attack bar manipulate. And then he also counters Juno and Praha. So he counters Oracle and he counters Art Masters, but he doesn't really counter the Moor. So the Heigang at this point now doesn't fit your draft as well, other than you just trying to get some glancing onto fire monsters. I would rather see a different water threat right here. Oh yeah, Heigang and Gianna, obviously. Yeah. Okay, the monster Heigang counters the most is Gianna. I stand corrected. But my point was he counters monsters that strip without attack bar manipulation, but he doesn't really counter monsters that strip with attack bar manipulation. So he doesn't counter the Moor as much, and he doesn't super synergize with your own team. I would rather see a different water threat at this stage of the draft. And then he comes out with the Dominic and the Riley, and the thing with the Gene right here is, I mean, the Gene is obviously super forced because you want to test it. But Masha just completely wrecks the Gene, and Dominic also completely wrecks the Gene because it was obviously on a Fat Lucian build. It looked like it was built to be played with a Leo, would be my thought. So the Gene doesn't fit here, but I get that you were just testing his damage, and for whatever reason, your opponent just let it go, and so that worked out. But we're going to disregard the Gene because that was just you running a test. For the rest of the draft, that's my thought, is I would like something different than the Chung here. The Miles is a possibility. Also something like a Praha could have worked there. You probably want to try and avoid drafting double wind in this spot as well. So going into the Moor, I like the Oliver, but then I would like maybe a fire unit right here. Oh, did I miss the Leo? Okay, I missed the Leo thing. Okay. But yeah, so I would have liked to see some other element right here to get some elemental balance. That's why I'm thinking something like a Praha could have worked here, something like a Shizuka. Again, not knowing your full box, it's harder to say exactly, but something else here. And then the Heigang I just wouldn't have drafted at this stage of the draft. So the Chung, I kind of get where you're coming from. The Heigang doesn't fit as much. That would be my analysis. But, I mean, it certainly worked out. All right, let's see. So next up, we've got Devin, Vlad, and Yuno. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. So Devin, Vlad, and Yuno, I need you guys to share. Is that... Oh, that was just dies. Okay. Yeah, as soon as we're done with the replays, I'm going to open the first drawing sky. No, I was pretty sure it was a replay. I was sure it was a replay, Kyle. It wasn't an accident. Also, the notification was bugging me too. So this one has 10 wins. I feel like I'm going to get outsped, but... So I should have been 50-0, but I actually got disconnected during a fight last week. It dropped me to 49-1, and once you take that first loss, it's hard to actually really care. So I would have been going try hard this week, but then when I took that first loss last week, now I was like, I don't care anymore. And it wasn't like I lost. It was seriously like I just got disconnected, and I got disconnected like 3 hits before the fight was over too, and it counted as a loss. So now I'm like, whatever. We'll just cleave our way through. Mine's on Swift, Exo. I'll show you the stats right after this. I actually need to rebuild him. I just gave my Swift runes back to Tiana. They were on Siege defense all last season. So I don't think he's completely tuned. I think he's 1 or 2 speed out of tune right now. Okay. No, you are not, David. It's Devin, Shepard, Vlad, and Yuno Reaper. Whoa, 27 wins. Okay, this one now becomes a challenge. So I think we go... I think we do this. We're going to change this for Tetra. 27 wins is fun, man. Can I can't do that, right? No. We need the strip. So we have the Juno for the strip. If I go Tetra, do I have enough damage? That's a real honest question here. Do I have enough damage? So I don't have like Praha Rune. I could use Lima. But Lima's not going to fit great here. Tessarian is probably the best fit, but then the Tessa could glance, plus the Oblivions are going to get cleansed, right? No, I think Tetra is the play here. On the other hand, Lima does... If I go Lima, I don't have enough damage. If I go Tetra, I don't have enough damage. So I think we have to go Tessarian, yeah. The triple Rauk team is an auto team. It's like got no stats. That's auto for rivals. That's all it is. Let's try this. I don't think this is good enough. I think this loses. I rushed that. Yeah, this loses actually. Yeah, that Molly's gonna out-heal what the Tessa can do. As soon as that Kiki procs a couple of times, I'm in trouble. I think we need to do this first. Man, that Molly just keeps procking. Stun? No. Oh, that resistance hurt. So he's got his thing again, right? Yeah, he has his thing. Okay, I think we got it now. Or do we? Yeah, we got it, right? try it. Nope. Should have held it. Oh, that was a big stun right there. That was such a big stun. No! So close! Okay, we got it, right? I glanced twice. I glanced twice and then she landed all the stuns! Oh, I had it! Man, these resistances. I have accuracy, I promise you. I have accuracy. I think it's over now. Yep, now it's over. It's just the resistances. I actually think this should have won. I feel like I got luck sacked a little bit. I wasn't the greatest comp. Like, I definitely could have brought in a better comp, but I also do feel like I got luck sacked. Can I proc? No, he can proc though. Alright. Tessa's like 79% accuracy. And he got resisted like 79% of the time. Yeah, such is life. Pew, I think it really just depends on what comp you're running him on. I've never used him, so I don't really have a lot of experience with him, but I think it basically just depends on whatever comp you're running him with. You know, if you're running Swift units in front of him, then he's going to probably be better on Despair. Perk, you got ignored? Let me see. Kaio dropping the member chat asks, who wants to see the DM? I missed, oh man, I missed a whole bunch of chat. Okay. So, Pretty Boy struggling with Narsha? Yeah, man. Huge grats on the Narsha, bro. First of all, huge grats on the Narsha. Absolutely OP, and it's just gonna take some time and some testing, but I think you're gonna wind up getting a pretty OP defense out of there. What up, Pippin? How you doing, man? Perk dropping the member chat says he wants to be pretty. Perk, you already are pretty, man. I don't know what you're saying, bro. You're already pretty. Oh, I'm pretty screwed. Yep. That should kill the Kinky, right? Yeah. Heal block, please. No. Can't put a one-turn bomb there. I'm gonna die to the tower again, aren't I? Let's do this. Actually, I know I lose the attack buff, but I couldn't risk him. I gotta get the heal block on, and I don't. Oh, Tiana did not do much damage. That worked out. All right, let's see. Leo, membership help. Best build for Dark Robo. Hey Kelly, how you doing? Sorry, I got distracted there with the with losing. Basically, this is the same defense I lost to last time, so I guess we won't do it twice. We know we get outsped. He has no damage here, right? Let's do this one. Ube cheesecake, nice man. I got some speed tuning issues here. That's the wrong Dominic. That's what it is. That's the wrong Dominic. Perk, I remember your cheesecake, bro. I'm still waiting for you to come down here, Perk, but you won't be able to make a cheesecake when you come down because for whatever reason I don't have an oven. But you can bring a cheesecake down with you. Alright, did we get those other replays shared, by the way? We didn't get the last replays shared, so I guess we can go ahead and open up the first community help. Sorry, X, it's, you can only win once every 6 months, bro. But if Dies wins, he can give it to you. Ooh, this is toxic. Kyle, on the members helps, I usually do it only as 1 point. Bro, this one's toxic. Dies, you could bet you could. Okay, so that'll work then. Dies is sitting and Axe will get it on Dies' behalf. Do I really want to put in that much time? I really don't. I don't want to put in that much time to think about this one. I'm thinking a talc would work, but it's just too much effort. That was risky because the Celia could have easily been Swift. This one, I don't think the Tian Lang will be fast enough to cut, but he could. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good, right? Yeah, we're good. Hey Kelly, thanks for popping into stream. Hope you have a good one, man. This one I think I lose. I should have switched up to Chung. I went in too quick. Samath is like 37% to reset the Triana. If we don't reset the Triana, we reset the Triana. Okay. Sweet. By the way, here's the Poseidon build. So Swift Focus, I make up the accuracy here. I guess I'm technically one short. Keep in mind, Tiana is nice to have on will runes. If you bring your Tiana into Tritons, she's nice on will runes because then if the Triton derps into S2, she can't get silenced. Nothing else on a Triana team actually needs will because Triana is just going to clear all that will anyway. Alright, did we get enough to get the scroll? Can we get our LD3 on stream?
Everything changes.
Oh, it's a legend scroll? No, legend pieces. Oh no, there we go. 5,000 more. Okay. I think I get enough to get the LD3 on stream. Kaio, I don't really think the Dark Art Master's buff made a lot of sense, but I mean, you do have to see the monsters being played before you completely know. But to me, it didn't really make much difference. No, I don't think you play him in the type of comps that really benefit from immunity. So it's kind of like Laura's defense buff, right? Is this a trap? I feel like this is a trap because it's got 14 wins. But I don't feel like theory crafting a team for it, so... I feel like this is a trap, but I'm too lazy. Let's find out if it's a trap or not. Guess it's not a trap. How did that team get 14 wins then? Yeah, so the thing is, Wojo, I've run into this a few times recently where people just run a fast Leo. Because the Nemesis Megan has been around for a long time, so people have started to run a fast Leo where the whole team is just like 250 speed, and then they just outspeed you because you think, you know, Leo doesn't set everybody to 100 speed. He limits everybody to his speed. So if like me, you're running a plus 13 Lucian, then you can walk into a trap on those teams. It's happened to me a couple of times in Arena. Yeah, it's not common. I mean, it's not super common, but in Arena it doesn't really matter. But it's a nice rush defense as a trick. Thing is, it's usually run with Carnal, because the Carnal pushes back all the attack bar. The Daphnis didn't seem like... I was kind of iffy on it, but still, I mean, Daphnis is enough to kill Lucian if it's a trap, right? Honestly, my Lucian is so slow it would make no difference. Yeah, so you'd still have to be at like 200 speed for that to work. Yeah, you could run a Tay on there. But I mean, that's the whole point, though. That's why I'm saying it's a trap. Like, I wasn't really willing to go move runes around and retune stuff. So here's the thing. Like, my Megan is, I don't know, 140 speed or something. So let's say I ran a 300 Taeon. If the Leo is, you know, if the Leo's 250, then the Leo won't push the Megan in front. I guess the Taeon could still boost the Lucian, but the Lucian's not guaranteed to kill the Daphnis, and it's just kind of a hassle. That's why I was like, if it's a trap, you got it. But yeah, it's not like, if you know it's a trap, it's not a hard team to beat at all. Because they're basically, the Leo's a completely dead unit. But you have to know it's a trap. Yeah, same thing. I really should have held the Riley S3 there. I mean, I don't think it matters, but still, there was no reason to use it just because I procced. Maybe it does matter. Holy crap. Yeah, I really should have held the Riley S3 there. Uh-oh. I knew he was going to stun me. I didn't know I was going to proc, though. Okay. Yep. That was the concern. He gets that damage reduction, right? I don't know. Yeah, I could have lost right there. I played this very badly. Played this badly and got lucky. All right, here we go, guys. Axe gets the win after Dice stays out so that Axe could re-enter. You did know it had to happen. You did know it had to happen. What up, J-Mac? How you doing, man? All right, let's go ahead and get our LD3 real quick. Basically the reason that I pushed through the rest of those. All right, 0 for 10. Yeah, not looking so good for the LD scroll, is it, guys? All right, and come on, come on. Dude, I actually got excited there for a second. I don't know why. I really thought I was like, we're on stream, we're gonna hit something. No. Rip the fake spark, man. Rip the fake spark. Bro, I'll trade you. I mean, I don't know how many of those I have, but I know it's every one of them more than I need. Oh, that's the. I think I fed all the others. That's why. 3 magnums. Yeah, he might be the worst LD4. There's a lot of bad LD4s, but he's definitely not. I've got one build. I've got one build, and I'm sure I fed all the others. Like, I would have been quite content with a buildable dupe LD4. I wouldn't have minded, like, Oh, man, I actually have another Bethany. I mean, I wouldn't mind a fourth Bethany, I guess. I don't know. I have most of the LD4s that I need dupes of. I think I have those dupes too. Like legit, Deborah and Martina. Those are the two I need, man. Deborah and Martina. If you guys want to see something sad, missing LD4s, it's Deborah and Martina. That's it. That's it. Deborah and Martina. The two most important LD4s are the two most important Dark 4s are the only two that I'm missing. Have every other Dark 4 except the two that actually matter. On the light side, I think I'm missing Natalie, who I know was HOH before my time. And then, is that it? Is it just Natalie? Yeah, so I'm only missing 3 LD4s total. Well, this one, which you can't get anymore. So I'm missing 3 LD4s total, and included among those are the two most important ones. Okay guys, we're gonna jump onto Axe's account. Yeah, Kyle, I would trade you 4 Mirenes. Would I trade 4 Mirenes for Martina? I probably would, just on principle. I'd regret it later, but I would do it now. Yeah, Axe, come on, bro. I've got 12 LD5s. I've got 5 Mirenes and 6 Kinkies. Like, at a certain point... Seishizo said, like, there was a Seishizo video a long time ago where he was like, this is not a free-to-play... Martina's not a free-to-play unit. She's like I think he called her a pay-to-win unit. And I was like, bro, it's still at the end of the day, it's luck. Because it doesn't matter how many scrolls you buy. If the game's not going to give it to you, it's not going to give it to you. Max Cod, so we do this by stream. Today's community help is for channel members, so channel only, we do it by stream. We do it by drawing. So today's community help is for channel members. I also do one that's open to everybody. So I do 2 of these a month, but they are always done by drawing because there'd just be no way for me to be able to get through all of the requests otherwise, unfortunately. But if you have any specific questions, if it's something that I can answer on stream, I'm also more than happy to answer it. Yeah, J-Mac, I would make that trade in a heartbeat. I'd give you 5 Kinkies for a Martina. I'd want to keep 1, but you could have the other 5. Alright, so we've got Axe here at C3, and I know we've got some toxic units, so let's take a look. We've got Nephthys, Narsha, this thing, she's like a poor man's Nagong, basically. If you're asking, I'm not sure when you say Tina if you mean Tiana. If you mean Tiana, the Wind Polar Queen, she's one of the best arena offense and siege cleave units in the game because her strip is guaranteed. But she does tend to be more viable for later game players because she has a really low base speed, so she needs really fast Swift runes. And then usually she does need, like certain units are going to pair with her better. So Galleon is almost always played with her. Which Galleon's easy to get as a Nat 4, but then a lot of times you'll see her played with like Poseidon or Chung Pung. However, if you don't have those, you can run her with like a Kaki, so another Nat 4 for really big damage. She's just going to be a safer team if she's played with a monster that has pushback like Poseidon or Chung Pung. Alright, let's see. Axe, did you just pull that light thing? Oh, we can't watch your history. Did you just pull that light thing? She wasn't skilled. What's her name? Oh, it's just pure vanilla cookie. Okay, yeah, you got her from a cookie scroll. So 181 Eludia on Swift Broken. 263 Narsha. We're not gonna first pick Oliver. What's our first pick here? Shizuka probably, right? All right, let's try a couple of wings. I'll open up some betting. I want to get a feel for. I want to get a feel because we don't have any replays to watch what you've been playing. So let me just get a. We'll do a couple of test wings to get a feel. Like Shihu? Yeah, we could do Shizuka Shihu here, I think. Winrobo force ban, but that gives him that combo. I think we want to ban them more here, right? So if we want to ban them more, we can get away with Narsha. Yeah, we can get away with Narsha. The Bella was honestly kind of forced there. I don't think the Bella was the right pick. It was just because you said I ruin everything around Bella, I threw her in. But the Narsha was probably the play right here. I don't know that his draft changes much, but ours probably does. Bella's not bad here. I mean, he basically needs a Chung proc, or we should have this. If the Chung goes strip into pushback, we lose. So he's like, we should be like a 75-25 here. What up, Patty? How you doing, man? Ooh, okay. Bad luck on the no stun. RTA has been a little bit rough for me. RTA has been a little bit rough for me. I'm like, I think I'm G2 right now. I was in the top 100 for a while, and then I just started dropping like crazy. And then with the Oliver nerf, which I am very happy about the Oliver nerf, but with the Oliver nerf, man, that's a lot of damage from that Bella. Now this season I don't think it's happening, but that's okay. The Oliver nerf, the Oliver nerf was worth it, man. Not complaining at all. But the Oliver nerf does put me in a little bit of a rough spot because I have to rebuild my entire box and then get adjusted to a new box. It's going to be hard for me to climb that quick. Yeah, Varmal, I think that's more a reflection of Oliver than of Mookwall. But I have a lot of stuff I need to test from this last patch. So for one thing, I hadn't re-runed my box in about 2.5 seasons. And so I was already like really outdated on my runes. But now there's actually a lot. Do you have Magnum? Please tell me you got Magnum. You got Carlos. Okay. My win rate, GU might be my single lowest win rate monster. I could not make GU work. The Win Robo was maybe a bad pick right there. Have you really been playing Gani Hathor again? Interesting. Yeah, Gio was a big part of, well, Oliver in general was a big part of why I dropped out. Like, straight up, if you check my win rates, or when I check my win rates on SW Arena, yeah, he's gonna get that, Juno, right? Yeah. Oh, she lived. Is it enough? Not when you get resisted. We lose now. That could have won if he just didn't resist. I can't guarantee. The frigate actually could be built on resistance. I mean, he doesn't really need any stats in that comp. It's very possible he's built on res. Unlikely, but possible. Yeah, I haven't been doing that many wings, especially the last few weeks. Since I dropped, I really have like been doing just enough wings to maintain. We have Tetra? We do. Perfect. Does he ban Leo here? He bans Leo, right? So if he bans Leo, then Savannah's a concern, but really... Let's do this. So Ruel, I mean, keep in mind, they've made LDs much easier to get. A lot of people have LDs now. As important as LDs are, it still really does make a big difference. Do I care if she's silenced? I actually do. We'll burn it. That's fine. Man, I wish the Tetra had not been on Swift. That was not ideal. Went for the Riley. I would have gone for the Tetra there. Yeah. I should have checked the Tetra's runes before I drafted her. How fast was she? She was like so out of sync there. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have checked the Tetra runes first. But Ruel, yeah, so I mean, it really, one thing, because everybody has LDs, it's not just about having them, it's about making sure that you play them in a good comp. It really does make a huge difference. Like, if you just force your LDs into every draft, you'll find that you don't do as well as if you just, like, try and make a good comp and then use 1 or 2 LDs to make the comp better. Now, you can have all your LDs in your box and play different comps, but just spamming 5 LDs usually will not be super effective. LDs are easier to get because all the big scrolls, all attribute scrolls, SWC scrolls, etc., they all now have an LD rate within them. So if you think about it, I mean, even for free-to-play players, that adds up over time. So let's say they give you 1 free SWC scroll and 1 free some other scroll that has, you know, you get an all attribute scroll, right? So TOA hard gives you an all attribute scroll. So you get like, let's say it's even just 2 or 3 extra summons a month for everybody. In a game with 500,000 players, that's an extra 1.5 million LD scrolls, or 1.5 million scrolls with an LD possibility being summoned every month. That adds up a lot. Tetra needs to be tuned with the rest of the team, Lewis. Having her completely out of sync meant that he was able to lap me and Tetra never did anything there. No, Sky, not everyone's account is lucky, but on the scale of a game with 500,000 players, enough people's accounts are lucky that you will generally just see more LDs. That's the real difference. Faster than everyone or slower? Faster. Faster. But just like 1 speed faster. I have 12, JMac. I mean, I summon 120 LDs a month, most months now. They've also made, besides making it easier for everybody in general, they've also made it much easier, obviously, for people who spend. Okay. 5 resistances. Does she have 0 accuracy? She must have 0 accuracy. Thanks, Patty. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. The finals hurt. Finals hurt. What are you saying like that for, Lewis? Yeah, I think we had a chance of winning, bro. We beat Mally by like I think 10 or 12 wins. don't get me wrong. Like I said this all through Siege. I'll say it again in the Siege interview. Like SSA 100% deserve the win because they're yeah. So going into it, I really thought it was like 60-40 us, and you know, like I said, I mean, SSA is a really strong guild. SSA is like no guild other than Mali and SSA has ever won, right? So you can't just like look past SSA. We were the favorites going in because we had beaten Mali. But SSA did have one really big advantage in that they didn't have to show their final map in the semis, and we did. With that said, like, you can't sleep on SSA. So I thought we were like 60-40 or 55-45. I knew it was going to be really close, or I thought it was going to be really close, and it wasn't. They absolutely wrecked us, and they deserved to wreck us because their map was insane, man. Their map was really, really good. Like, 100% just, their map was insane, man. Their 4-star defense was arguably the best. So it was the Kamoon Escher Monty. The Kamoon Escher Monty was arguably the best tournament defense I've ever seen. Now, granted, I've only been in tournament for a few seasons, but that defense is insane, man. Like when you actually go through and theory craft and figure out what it means to try and fight that defense 5 or 10 times with the amount of both RNG and protection that's built in, it's absolutely insane. You can't safely cleave it because it's a speed lead into a 115 base speed unit. You can't safely bruiser it because you have 3 high damage dealing units along with the Monty RNG. Like, I mean, I could go through the whole list, but that defense was brilliant, man. So I have nothing but props and hats off to SSA. They won it because they came up with an amazing map. And they also had a really, I thought we had a pretty good map. I mean, our map won against Mali, and they did really well into our map as well, you know? So they won it on offense and defense. Like I said, I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody, but going into it, I did think we were the favorite because we had beaten Mali. So it hurt, like, and there was a turning point in the siege. SSA started off ahead. They had an insane win rate early. And then we caught back up. There was this point in the middle of the siege where we caught back up. We were winning on macro and even on win-loss. And from that point, if we could have stabilized, we would have won. And instead, we lost like 6 into the Kamoon Escher Monty, like right after that. I did not get RNG'd. I mean, anytime you lose in tourney, you probably lose with a little bit of bad RNG against you because, you know, it did take a little bit of bad RNG. I got stun locked by a despair defense, but I didn't get RNG. I brought in a defense that could lose to a despair, or excuse me, I brought in an offense that could lose to, by the way, your Bella needs to go in front of your Nephthys, bro, so we could have at least gotten a strip there. Also, your Narsha should go in front. Nephthys should be acting behind both Bella and Narsha right here, so that you can strip into the Nephthys. This puts us in kind of a rough spot. And then I just timed out because I was sitting there talking crap. That was wonderful. So we'll lose because I timed out, but just for speed tuning purposes, Nephthys needs to act behind these two. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I got RNG'd. Because I brought in an offense that could lose to getting stun locked, and then it did get stun locked, and that was my own fault for bringing in that offense. So it was kind of a rip. I was 27-0 in tourney at that point, and I also had 14 defense wins in tourney. So, like, I was having this great tourney right until that moment. And then I brought in a bad offense. I lost. But you know what? Honestly, that doesn't even matter because, like, seriously, had we won, I don't care if I had gone 0-10. Had we won, it would have been fine if I went 0-10 and I had no defense wins and nothing else, because at the end of the day, you're playing, you're hoping to get legend, right? Yeah, the irony of it is I did not lose to the defense that I'm sitting here lauding, the Kamoon Escher Monty. That's not the one I lost to. I lost to their Tomo Lume defense. I lost because I brought in, it was like Tomo Lume Savannah, and I brought in a Fang Leo, which honestly, that's what they wanted you to do. You know, like, that defense is designed to, anytime you're designing a defense for finals, your first thing you do is figure out what the counters are going to be, and then you build the defense to counter the counters while trying to make it look like you want them to bring in those counters. Yeah, Kyle, I would not actually, honestly, bro, I wouldn't say that, period. Like, I pretty much believe that the top 3 guilds right now are all pretty close to equal. I think that Mithril, SSA, and Mali are all pretty close to equal at the moment, and whichever team gets the air quotes easier draw. In other words, whichever guild is able to hold their map to the finals is going to have a big advantage. Dyes, I'm sure they were not happy, but they were extremely gracious. Like, I didn't see one person talk crap. I had a lot of respect for. I had a lot of respect for. They just basically said GG, right? So I had a lot of respect for that. Yeah, exactly, Patty. I mean, we had a tough map too. Like I said, we could play Mali 10 times and we might win 5, we might win 4, we might win 6, we might win 3. Like, I'm not gonna say, I don't think any of the guilds has a significant advantage over any of the others right now. I think one match never truly tells you which guild is best anyway. That's true in pretty much all competitions. However you go about it, that's pretty much usually going to be true in all. No, we can't use the Nephthys because she's not tuned, right? We'll go with Shizuka first pick. But yeah, I mean, is Tessa tuned? Not tuned. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be close between the 3 guilds again. And you know, you can't ever completely sleep on SD either. SD has come really, really close, like 4 seasons in a row. Lewis, I think you'll see Skyfall moving into right into the same spot as you saw Mithril last season. But yeah, it definitely hurt to put in that much work to get that close, and then to take the L. You know, the season before when we lost to Mali in the finals, we were definitely not the favorites, and I know there were a lot of people in the guild who thought we could beat them. I certainly thought we had a chance, but we were not the favorites, and it's different when you go in with the favorites believing that you've got a really solid chance to win, and then you lose, especially because it was the 2nd season in a row. You put in a lot of work. It definitely hurts. Especially that moment in the middle of the siege when we had caught back up on win rate and we were winning on macro. That was really the spot. That was the spot. And he should quit here. Or not. Yeah, so Axe, I feel like you've got some tuning stuff going on here too, because like I would like to see defense break in front of the Bella. I would like to see the Nephthys behind the Bella. I'd like to see defense break in front of the Bella. Although I get it too. The flip side there is the Bella strips, right? Like I didn't use her to strip there because there was no immunity. But no, I take it back. The Bella does make sense. The Bella does make sense being in front. I take that one back. So it's more just the Nephthys. It's more just the Nephthys. Okay, this guy's got a Juno, just so you all know. He's got a Juno. He's going to draft it into our Shizuka. Yeah, like I said, the Bella in front, because she strips, does make sense anyway. I do want to see Bella have more oh. Dude, that Geldner, that, she's got accuracy. When that Bulwark resisted us all those times, I kind of assumed it was an accuracy issue, but it wasn't. Okay. Let's just, let's keep spamming Narsha Bella. I want to slow you. Oh, the Nephthys is on Swift? That explains it a little bit more. Okay. Do we have another, anything else here that cleanses? Actually, just for fun. No, I can't bring the Carlos in here, right? Okay. How about the Charlotte? Charlotte would do nice here. We just gotta ban the Josephine. Oh, that's rough. So he's banning Narsha, right? Can the Bella additional kill him? Let's find out. Oh, alright, he's gonna give us the Narsha anyway. Cool. I just showed it, Sky, but yours is better. We gotta ruin his Nephthys, bro. We gotta re-ruin your Nephthys, man. She's tuned to what? I got greedy, man. I got greedy. I didn't want to dismount the Narsha. Tuned to more CP. Okay. Oh, can we kill here? Okay, good. Because we had just reached the point of no return right there when he almost one-shot the freaking Charlotte. Starting to get a feel for your box. Starting to get a feel for your box. I still think the Nephthys can be slower though, bro, because if you're running more CP, the more is going to get pushed back anyway. So you could have the Nephthys tuned into multiple teams. What do we have that can cut? Probably nothing, so let's just go Wind Robo. Let's see. What am I vaping? So my Chroma has Vape-tastic Killer Custard. And then this one, this is also a custard. This is a vanilla custard. Just different brands. One is Killer Custard, one is Custard Monster. Pretty much everything I vape is custard. Custard is just my preferred. Okay, we lose. What up, Porch? How you doing, man? Got it, yeah. Yeah, so Banana, there's a few ways I could have played that, because you can use the... So I've been using this S2 on my account. The other thing... So one thing is you can use the S2 there. But, wait, we don't want Oliver here. We want Shizuka Narsha. The other thing is, usually you want to target the monster that acted first on the enemy team, because if you, so you can use the S2 there. The other thing you can do is S3 the monster that acted first on the enemy team, because that monster has the most attack bar now, which puts you at the head of the line of the enemy team so that you lap. So there's two different ways that you can play that there. Yeah, Axe, it just takes some time to farm, I get it. So I personally prefer Riley behind Mo, and then I run it actually Mo, Riley, Dom. But I still think Bulwark is, I mean, so there are times where I might prefer a Bellio. Like right here, I actually think we're gonna go with a Bellio. But usually, actually, do I want a Bellio here? No, we want Carlos here, right? Yeah, we want Carlos here. And then, do we want the Nana? Do we want to do this? Actually, if we do this, we should be able to cut, yeah. Defense, HP. How's the Carlos build? He's solid. Crit rate will help. Crit rate will help Narsha too, right? Yeah. I still think Bulwark is in a lot of situations like this one, I think Bulwark is still a much stronger counter to Masha. He's a much stronger counter to Riley, so I wouldn't phase him out, but I think there are situations, you know, there's just different situations where you use them. But I do like the Riley after the Molong, because Molong doesn't need attack buff. Don't like getting resisted there. Oh, and we didn't get the kill? Really? Oh, I didn't notice he was unskilled. Okay, that makes sense. Really? How do you not kill there, Miles? How do you not kill there? That hurt. I don't even think going into... I mean, I have to, but yeah, I knew I was going to do no damage. That's a problem. Yep. Man, Carlos really disappointed me here. Is he on Bio? No, he's on Vamp, isn't he? Yeah, he's on Vamp also. Okay. he's on Permastun, that's what he's on. Alright. Yeah, if he lost, then he did not do fine. He missed every kill, bro. He missed every kill. Honestly, the Miles is the one who disappointed. When the Miles failed to kill the Nana, that's when we lost. Carlos, actually, to be fair, I guess Carlos did okay. Even though he missed every kill, he did okay. On the other hand, Miles completely disappointed when he missed the kill on the when he missed the kill. Wow! Another, yeah, that's 3 months, sorry X, 3 months for members, 6 months for regular. You can win in the regular, and you can win members again in 3 months. Okay, that was fun. Wow. This monkey, man. Really? Really? What? What? Wow. Okay. Okay. I guess. Sure. All right then. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, come to us. That's how you want to be? Whatever you say. Monkey revenge stuns it on Taurus, and then Diana goes straight through. Alright, we've been on Axe's account for a while, so it is time to get the next help set up. I'm going to switch chat here again real quick. Nephthys again. Wow. Okay. AoE stuns, guys. AoE stuns. Ganny hasn't even gone yet. He's like, what do I do here? I've never seen this before. But at least Abellio got the strip, right? The stun, rather. Can I stun? No. Of course not. Huh, Nephthys is in front. Nice resistance. Two more stuns just for fun. Alright, that is definitely where we stop, guys. That is definitely where we stop. That was about as dumb as it gets. With that said, bro, I really want to see you slow down the Nephthys and put her on bio. I think you're underestimating. Like, she doesn't have to be that tightly tuned. That what you're sacrificing to have her in that build, I think you're sacrificing a lot. But other than that, man, it's a fun account, bro. And I understand you've got a lot of farming to do. But it was fun, man. I like the Narsha Bella comps the most. I think I would like the Nephthys if she was tuned. She just didn't fit in with what I was doing or trying to do. But the Narsha is just freaking OP, man. Narsha's so good. Narsha's so good. You'd benefit hugely from a Nana, obviously, also. All right, guys, let's draw for the next person. So the next one is going to be, it's going to be J-Mac, he of the 73 Martinez. J-Mac, tell me what we're doing, bro. I lied. I guess we can't stop there because we got to wait for J-Mac to send me the info. Yeah, we can do wings, man. That makes it a fun stream for me, very laid back. Man, I want to use Carlos again this match, but that's not the play. I gave him a free Bulwark here. Did my headset just die? I think my headset just died. Yeah, my headset just died. Okay. That doesn't affect the audio, right? Okay, no, we're still good on the audio. I think this is fine, right? Yeah. See here too, I wish the Narsha was in front of the Masha. See, like if Narsha was ahead of Nasha, rather if not, what language was that? If Narsha was ahead of Masha right there, we win this. That was a nice proc for him. Again, no way to kill this Artemil. Even if we get the Tessarian down, no way to kill the Artemil now. Have to try for the strip. Or for the stun, rather. Yeah. Proc! 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 Ah. Alright, well, I think I probably dropped you, Axe. It's Vamp. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, so we are switching on to JMax's account. Hopefully we can go the other direction from what we did, like those last 5 wings right there. I mean, that'd be OP if he was... Just put him on like 2 violent runes and maybe he'll proc 11% of the time. Dude, I just pulled an insane rune on the Gianna alt. I didn't roll it yet, but just the starting stats. It's a slot 5 quad grindable with 3 of them as max rolls. No innate though. Too bad it's rage, where you don't really need quad grindable. Alright, C3. Kiki Elenoa. Kiki Elenoa with the Oliver Tomo. Bro, JMac, I don't know if you care about PvE, but there's a new Rift Beast team out which uses Elenoa plus like the Light Hammer Girl. Sorry, the Wind Hollyberry and the Light Hammer Girl. It's basically like a continuous cycling a single high damage dealer with cooldown resets. Never thought about it, but she would be amazing. You can do it with the Wind Holly. You don't need the Light Hammer. You can do it with the Wind Holly. Never thought about it, but she would be amazing with Beelzebub because she actually eats up some of his HP and makes him hit harder. So you could go Beelzebub S2 into Elenoa back to Beelzebub S2, which would be pretty nuts. Alright, so we've got Kiki, nice fast build. And the Wally Young 214. Okay. Wally Young 214. So you've got some nice directions that you can go. You've got some really nice LDs, man. Really fun LDs. Do we have Nana here? No Nana? Yeah, I really like, so I like Molong Nana to counter a Wusa open because they're trying to play Wusa. They're trying to play, when they open Wusa, they're trying to play Molong Nana. So if you steal it, you're gold. I don't think I had a good draft here. Not knowing your box, it takes me a few drafts to settle in, but I feel like I had a bad draft here. I don't like the Praha second pick there, honestly. No, I appreciate you having me play though, Axe. Seriously. It was fun, man. That was not fun. Alright, I hadn't really planned on targeting the monkey first, but, you know. I guess I have to, right? I kind of have to. Really was not the plan there. Yeah, I know, Dead Dom. Ooh, that's nice. This is fine. Alright, we know that thing's on revenge, so... Resistance lead playing clutch. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, crap. I should have got... Oh, bro. That was such a stupid thing. That was all me right there. That was dumb. I mean, I think we still win, but that was really dumb. Maybe we don't win. Keeps procking, right? Yep, I knew it! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. But I deserve it? Like, honestly, I kind of deserve that. Alright. Can't take any chances. I just like, oh man, I don't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, let me save his S2, except he was Oblivion, so I really needed the extra hits. It was just a bad play. All right, let's see. Okay. Good attack. Oh, I didn't re-enable chat, did I? My apologies, guys. And GG. Yeah. Okay then. Oh, really? Ah, rip me. Stuns! Ooh, actually got stuns. Double resist. Nice. Love the double resist. But we got it. Oh, did we get it? Yeah, we still got it, right? Ha! We'll take it however we can get it. Oh, you guys lost the music, didn't you, when my headset died? There we go. Yeah, let him strip. Then we get the Shizuka. That was unfortunate. With all the debuffs. Let's go this way. That was fun. That's a sick comp, man. That's just a sick, sick comp right there. That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear your account got hacked. That's so demoralizing. I hope you get it back soon. I really do. Dude, I love that comp. That was so much fun. Yeah, Porchkiki is insane, man. Is that a comp you use, J-Matt? I'm sure you must use something similar. That was so my style of play right there. Abelio? Abelio? Anywhere? Abelio? No Abelio? Okay. he picks Oliver, we probably lose. I just basically timed out on the Smoth pick. I mean, I didn't technically time out, but I basically timed out. I just wasn't, okay. Got a chance. It doesn't look like we have a chance, but we actually do have a chance. Because he has no sustain, so if I can get his damage down enough early, I still have the Molly, and then we have the Samath coming back. That was unfortunate that he landed that. And that he procced for the second time. And that he resisted. So a lot of very unfortunate things here. I'm assuming, I didn't check, but I'm assuming Shizuka is max res. I'm assuming Molly is max res. So in both cases, it was just kind of like, ooh, there we go. Now the Moor is fair. Like Moor landing that was kind of fair, because you assume the Moor's got accuracy, but you assume the Tian Lang and the Masha don't. You never know for sure, they might, but the Masha is unlikely to have more than 40-50 accuracy. The Tian Lang could have more. He didn't actually hit that hard, so the Tian Lang may have had more accuracy. But the Masha is very, very rare that a Masha is built with more than like 30 to 50 accuracy. Not nearly enough Bruiser. Not nearly enough Bruiser. There should only be Bruiser, bro. Fights that are over in 3 seconds are not fights. They're just flickers on a screen. If he bans the Praha, we're probably in trouble. I don't think he has enough damage. I think we're okay. Yeah, there we go. No, G-Droid, this is J-Max account. That was unfortunate. That's all good. I'm just having fun now. That's all this is. I'm just having fun. Elenoa too OP, man. Elenoa and Kiki just so OP, bro. I definitely feel like you should have Nana Rune, though. Miles is a really good pick right there. Miles is a really good pick right there. I also wish the Bulwark was on Bio. That's fair enough, bro. Like, if you don't enjoy... I don't have more runed. I never draft Chung. Like, if you don't enjoy a monster, it's totally fair not to have it runed. Yeah, it's fine. We can do this. Fine. I really wanted to just push back the Lusa. Oh, not enough. Not enough. That's a big proc for him, too. I screwed around too much on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I screwed around way too much on this one. That was fair enough. Proc! Proc! Ah, almost. Oh, she had a turn left. Ah, okay. I deserve to lose this one, man. I deserve to lose this one. I screwed around way too much. It's not that I screwed around. I played it bad. Yeah, I played that one poorly. I played that one poorly. If I had gone S1 with the Shizuka, if I had gone S2 with the Shizuka into the Masha before the Shizuka procced, then I could have gone Shizuka into... I could have gone Shizuka into the Juno, and then the Juno dies because it was only like 1 HP that it lived. Isis Ganny Hathor, Patty Sore on stream, guys. Patty Sore on stream. I can't do that. It didn't really matter what I picked there, Lewis. It was getting, if anything I picked that made sense was getting banned. Anything that I did not pick, like anything I picked that did not make sense was not getting banned. It was all or nothing. Revenge, please. Thank you. Is it enough? It is not enough. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Yeah. I mean, at least it was a creative Ganny Hathor. This is going to be a really long fight, but at least it was a creative Ganny Hathor. It's going to be even slower than the old school Ganny Hathors, though. We'll get to like 60-70% damage scaling one way or another. He needs to be targeting the Molly, though. See, he gave me a chance to counter there. That was just him getting patient. No, Lewis, I'd say he's like 80-20 to win this. Because attack scales, so I may never get a turn. The attack's just going to continue scaling, and eventually the Ganny can kill me by itself. Yeah, had I gotten the strip right there, see, he finally realized he needs to go after the Molly. He was afraid of Molly giving me cleanse, is basically what it was. But the Ganny can keep the Molly reset. So once he goes after the Molly, he gets the win. Unless Miles procs right here. Now he's in trouble, though. Nope, never mind. Forgot he had that. Same thing here. Miles could proc again. Like, has a chance to proc. No, the Hathor got in front. Okay. I thought Miles was in front of the Hathor there, but I guess with no buffs on the field. See, all those buffs actually speeds up the Miles. He shouldn't be using the All Things in Nature except when he has to, because Miles could get in front here, and then Miles could proc. He hasn't procced yet, but he's actually giving me chances here when he does this. See, she could have stripped the Soul Protect there too. He just hasn't missed anything yet. And I did have Miles procs earlier, but I'm like 27% all the way right now. I also had Miles gotten the strip on the Shizuka, because I had one chance to kill the Shizuka. So had Miles gotten the strip on the Shizuka earlier, I would have won. But that was probably my only chance. That's why I said he was 80-20. Even with him playing it, because he, like I said, he played it a little bit bad, and then we did have one chance to strip the Shizuka. We had one chance to get the kill shot. If we had gotten the kill, I think we win. I mean, he got so many procs, but the procs didn't actually mean anything. That's the thing. Like, I can't proc. Like, it's only a luck sack when the procs mean something. All the procs did there was actually give him a chance to, like, to play bad and make more mistakes. It's hard to be pissed when somebody has a good draft. I get pissed when I get luck sacked. I get pissed when I outdraft somebody and then lose anyway. That's when it gets to me. But he had a really good draft there. He had a better draft than I had. He was always the favorite to win there. He's got Isis and he used Isis really well. This one's tough. This one's really tough. He wins this. The Shizuka first pick, I don't think I can pull that off. I've been running Shizuka first pick on my account, but Volantis makes a huge difference. I haven't been doing well with Volantis for the last couple of weeks, and the Oliver nerf hurts that, but still Volantis gives you the ability to, oh, that's nice, that's nice. I have no sustain. Yeah, he gets this. There's no ban here, right? There's no ban here. My best hope is a Heigang cut into Shizuka. So we banned the Wind Robo there because my best hope is that for some reason his Praha is in front of the Dark Robo, which it won't be. Or that the Dark Robo doesn't absorb enough attack bar, but the Dark Robo at least doesn't cycle into a stun. So my best hope is that I can get the Heigang in front for the Shizuka to go. That was unfortunate. On the other hand, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Please push back. Thank you. Now he's got to give me Oblivion, which I send right back to him. It doesn't actually mean anything, but still. Actually, it does, because this Oblivion's the Tessarian. I could have soul protected the Masha there, but I'd rather, at this point, Oblivion the Tessa. Because I can bring the Masha back, right? Like right here, actually, I can bring the Masha back. Now I'm doing that just to cool her down a little bit. Because the only he has right now is the S1. So we push you back. Push you back. Now Dom should get enough push back here and we're good. That was close, actually. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We get glancing here. And then now I can get the defense break up because we cooled down the Masha earlier. I have 2 units with skill 1 pushback too, so. Hey, Sikoko, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out on stream. Yeah, Wojo, I have to rebuild my whole box. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do it, and the season ends in like 2 weeks. So I'm hard pressed to see how I'm gonna be able to rebuild my box fast enough to like try and make a push. And I think like where my box is right now, I probably can't make a push. You know what? Juno's a big counter to us. It's just really hard trying to play this comp without speed lead. Unless they just like cooperate and play Bruiser. So every draft I'm just trying to get the Kiki out. I'm really having fun. I really had fun with the Kiki, but she is hard to get out in these drafts. I love the Elenoa resist lead too. I feel like my entire box would be built to 45 resist if I had Elenoa. This is probably a little forced. This is not probably, and this is not a little. This was very forced. This was very, very forced, but you know, he should ban the Molly here. I don't know what the Miles is supposed to do here. Hey Lewis, thanks for hanging out on stream, bro. Have a good night, man. Yeah, it's gotta be 7 for you? Yeah, really late. Yeah, there he goes. Miles didn't make sense. Okay. Do I want speed? Yeah, speed lead would be good. Speed lead's good. Praha's gonna be a little tricky, but she also feeds me. Well, no, she doesn't. I'm lying. I'm trying to make it sound better than it is, but no, I probably lose this because I was trying to force in the Kiki. That's the truth. Okay, wait. Oh, no, don't die, don't die. Oh! Alright, well, we can do this. But he just gets his thing here, right? Lima's good. I mean, Lima's still a strong monster, but she's not spammable the way she used to be. So it's one of those things where it's like, Lima is definitely still a really good monster, but you just can't use her nearly as much as you used to be able to use her. I really have no way to kill this Dom, do I? I have no way to kill any of this, but especially the Dom. Okay, yeah, it was just a bad. I tried too hard to force the Kiki in there. Oh, we get John, right? But it's not the same. Ooh, that's nice too. To segment this, right? How fast is the segment? She's +0. Okay. Can I Josephine? Yeah, the Oliver Chung counter was weak right there. May as well detonate, because, yeah, Oliver's just going to reset, so... He figured it out. Yeah. Oh. Well, he's got a bomb up, so I can't risk that. Oh, resisted twice, huh? Kiki is just so insane, bro. Kiki is just so insane. I mean, we luck sacked that one because the Robo hit nothing. Or the Moore hit nothing, whichever one. We luck sacked that one a little bit because we got the resist with the Oliver and all that, but Kiki is just so insane, man. Oh, I would have so much fun with Kiki. Everybody running vampire Molongs. Artifacts are helpful on Barbara. Just saying. We have enough. No, I have to ban the. Yeah, I have to. Oh, whoops. I have to ban the Juno is what I was saying. There was no way, because I was thinking of just like pulling Molong, but he just bans the Molong. There's no way I get the Juno through. What up, X-Voices? What up, Satellite? How you doing, man? Oh, there you go. Hey. Yeah, shout out to Satellite, man. Voices dropping the super chat, says check the private chat. 8 Voices, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. He misplayed that. He should have killed the Praha. Like, I don't feel bad about the proc because he deserves it. 8 Voices, bro. I can't. Here's what I can do, because it's not my account, right? So I can't check his chat on on screen. I can clear the chat and let you know who chatted to you, though. Okay, it's just replays. It's just replays. So, private chat cleared. 8 voices. Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Zeke dropping the member chat saying, yo, what up, Zeke? How you doing, man? I get it, X voices, man. I get it. Especially when it's live stream stuff, right? Especially when it's live stream stuff. Well, you meant Discord. Bro, what timing, man? Huge congrats. Huge congrats on the Carlos, man. Okay, I feel like this gives us an opportunity. He just gave us an opportunity. First pick, Masha. We're getting the Illinois Kiki again, guys. We're getting Kiki with it. Getting Kiki with it. No, it's X, not 8, bro. It's X, so you're good. You're good because it's X. I think we just Miles last pick and ban the Ciara, right? Stream's been good, man. It's been a pretty much like an all RTA stream because both drawings were just like really fun LD accounts, and I did some inner server and got wrecked at the start. X voices. It is it's done by drawing. Oh man, Ethna's toxic, guys. Don't sleep on the Ethna at all. Man, this changes things. Okay, I think we can do this, and then this. He can mess up our turn order. That's about it. Okay, we got a puppy scratching at the door. Let me just let the puppy into the room. Come on, pup. Go ahead. Get it, don't fall. So the resistance lead should help us a ton against the Ethna. But maybe not. Oh, I would have taken the kill there. I'd have taken the kill there. You're gonna do Kiki or Shizuka? I'm actually okay with waking up the Ethna here. I'm not okay with waking up the Ethna when I miss both strips, though. Oh, that was big. Okay. Shizuka's in front, right? So we can still do this. We can do this, and then we can do this. Tell me this isn't toxic, man. Tell me this isn't just insane. What up, Plum Dog? How you doing, man? Also, I'm going to pat myself on the back for the Hagang pick there at the end. I think Hagang was like the only thing that was actually going to win it for us. At least from what was in the box. I mean, there might have been other stuff. It was certainly the only thing I could think of at the moment, but I feel like the Hagang pick was the win there. See, here again, this is where I would really enjoy having having Nana, because I don't like committing Mo Long Bulwark. I don't like committing the double water here this early. I mean, if you really want to lose, we can accommodate you. It's all good. Is this Vivishell Ragdoll? That's the only thing I could think of where this makes sense. Chow? Chow? I mean, okay. I did forget that the Molong is on Vampire. Let's go HP. Nah, it's been a bit, Plum Dog. I think the last thing was the Ongyuki. Yeah, I actually screwed up by killing the Leo early. It was like a very, very pointless thing to do. It was just a bad play to kill the Leo early. I don't know really why I did. Because I was just like, there's a kill there, so I'll take the kill, but that's not a smart thing to do. Because now I'm completely reliant on Antares getting turns. I mean, Chow, no, we should be good. We should still be good. But I still don't think that killing the, I still don't think it was the right play to kill the Leo where I did. I don't think it was necessary. Yeah, no, Kiki wins from here. I mean, it's a win from here, but just because you win doesn't mean you played it right. The Antares Vertihile combination is insanely strong against the Leo right there. Because the Antares is getting the same turns as everyone else, but doing his crazy damage, and Vertihile is actually cycling me. So taking Leo off the field doesn't benefit me, it actually hurts me. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. Man, that is challenging. Where's your Tessaria, man? No Tessa, no win. Crap, no Tessa, no win. Dude, he's literally just playing my LDs at me, and we don't have any of the counters. This sucks. Okay, wait. We have Carlos, right? We have Carlos? Carlos, please, por favor. Alright, well, Carlos is a force ban anyway. Yeah, there is no stronger force ban in the game than Carlos into Nana Beelzebub. So that was 100% guaranteed force ban. That at least gives us this ability to get turn 1 here. And get the Nana off the field. But I think we still lose. I don't think we can deal... Yeah, because Beelzebub gets a kill with an S1 here. And yeah, there was really nothing we could do. Like, there was just no counters. I don't think there's anything else I could have done there, though. Ban Chung, no. Could I ban Beelzebub? No. I mean, I could ban Beelzebub there, but then he gets... So the thing is, so here's the thing. If I ban Beelzebub, Riley Julien can win this 2v4 easily. If I ban the Chung, then he gets the Nana Julien Beelzebub with a Riley, which is even stronger. If I ban the Nana, then he gets the Riley Julien again. If I ban the Riley, then he gets the Nana Beelzebub. So there's nothing I can do at this point. From where we were in the draft right here, there was nothing I can do. Honestly, even if we had more counter picks set up, well, that's not true, because if we had so if we had Tessa ruined, then I would have had Tessa in, and then it changes things a lot. But once I didn't have the Tessa in there, yeah, that's what I said, Porch. He's using my own LDs against me. But once the Tessa was in there, like, there was nothing I could do at the 5th pick to save it. He had pretty much guaranteed the win. This actually, I think this works really well for us. So if he bans the Hay Gang, we get the stun with the Oliver Gianna. If he doesn't ban the Hay Gang, then we're good. I really want Kiki here. I know that Bulwark is the better pick. But I really want to use the Kiki. Honestly, the best pick of all is Rika, who I don't think is even ruined. John would be a really good pick here, but I just really want to use the Kiki, man. She's too much fun. Kiki is just too much fun. So, Kiki it is. Bro, I think I have a new most wanted LD. Kiki might be the most fun I've had since I used Shazam. So much my playstyle. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a bomb. Do it. Bomb me. You know what? I'm not even going to reset your Gianna, bro. I'm not even going to reset your Gianna. Feel free. Go ahead and drop a bomb. He does it! Okay, he's going to try and stun with the Zing Zay. Yep. He didn't succeed, though. So, we'll do this. You gotta S2 the Shizuka now. You can't let me do it. Yeah. Gotta S1 the Shizuka, and he just got greedy. Now I'm gonna reset your Gianna. Now I'll take this attack bar as well, and let's do this. I don't know if I was too greedy, though. Like, just inviting him to bomb me, I don't know if that was too greedy. Maybe I should have tried to get his HP down a little bit, but I don't think so. I think we're good. I'm gonna push you back. Yeah. Let's make sure we take that out of play. And let's take you off the field. I said let's take you off the field. I'd actually rather take the kill here. Oh, big proc for him. It doesn't matter, but it's still a big proc for him. Okay, guys, I think you can hear the puppies in the background. Alright. I messed around a little bit too much here. That's okay. We still get the win. I actually should have gone S1 into the Masha. I gotta get used to thinking about the new Oliver. So pushing back the monkey gave me less attack bar. I could have just gone S1 into the Masha. Yeah, dude. Dude, Kiki is too much fun, man. Kiki, seriously, I really feel like Kiki might be my new most wanted. Because she's great for siege defense, too, and I feel like she'd be really good on siege offense. I don't know any siege offenses with her, but I know she's one of the strongest siege defense monsters. So much fun for RTA. I would be able to drop all the turn 1 crap that I don't enjoy and just have fun. We have Tetra. Actually, this is probably better, right? And then we can go Kiki last pick. So Zenkai for Ongyuki, because I haven't had a ton of success with Ongyuki, but I don't play him cleave, right? So this is, I mean, Kiki makes no sense here. I want to use the Kiki, but she honestly makes no sense there. It's not fair. I want to use Kiki. Fine. Fine, fine. He should ban Masha. If he reads the draft right, he should ban Masha and he wins. If he doesn't ban Masha, I win. Okay, I should win then. I mean, it's not guaranteed or anything, but if he bans the Masha, he's good. By banning the Juno, I've got a chance to kill the Oliver, and if I kill the Oliver, then the Molly out sustains his damage. So, do you have Carlos, Zenkai? Because I haven't used Ongyuki a lot, but the strongest Ongyuki team I've faced, by far, is it's this guy, PT Funk. That was the wrong cookie. I thought that was the hollyberry, not the vanilla. Oh, I'm so stupid. I thought that was the one that does defense break and invincibility, which is why I drafted the way I did. I totally mixed up my cookies. Totally mixed up my cookies. That's my bad. I was like, what just happened? Oh, bro. Yeah, I totally mixed up my cookies. All right, well, we're going to be sitting here for a while now. I should probably just quit out, huh? Because Monkey's going to go, then the Cookie's going to go. We've got slows on everything. Oliver's going to go. Like, this fight will take a long time because of the Molly, but I don't see how I win. Maybe a Molly proc. Molly's been reset though, right? I think he reset the Molly. He's gonna take the Molly attack bar here anyway. My win condition is still... I really wanted to S2 there, but... Yeah, I think I should have S2'd the Oliver. Even though I had Karma up, I think I should have S2'd the Oliver. Oh, Zenkai, so let me pull it up. So, because it's a modified one, because you asked about Illinois. So he uses Nana, Carlos, Ongyuki, but then he pivots into a couple of like super fast. He's got like, I fought this guy a lot. He's got, what's his name? The, wow. That was a huge resistance right there. That was a huge resistance right there. I almost went into her too because I knew she was up, but I was like, no, I have to kill the Oliver. I guess not. Well, that was good. Stun? Yeah, stun. He's got S2, right? Can I proc? Nope. So his S2 dismounts the Masha, kills the Moor, but he wakes these two, so he doesn't want to S2. Yeah. Man, that Tomo actually did a lot of damage. Okay, now we can officially quit. Alright, let me see if I can find this guy. Probably not. Because he plays at midnight. He plays in about 2 hours, so he probably won't have any replays up. But it's Feng Trao. He's a G2, G3 player. I think he's pretty solid G3. I fought him a lot this season. So he runs a Carlos, Nana, Ongyuki with a couple of swift pivots. But he's got a pretty deep box. I fought him... Actually, here's what I can do for you. Just because I'm kind of intrigued myself as well. Let me show you my match history. It'll only show the last 3. But I don't actually remember... I don't remember all the matches I've had with him. So I'm just going to pull up the last 3 fights. There we go. That I don't know. So it's him right here. Yeah, I fought him 9 times, and you can see I have not done well against him. The last 3 I really struggled. I tried to steal the Ongyuki, it did not go well. But yeah, so he first picks Ongyuki pretty much every match, and then he typically will run a speed lead, and then he gets the Carlos in there. He plays a lot of Nana, so in this case I tried to steal the Ongyuki, and these two I tried to steal the Nana. Neither of them worked for me. This is a really complicated team though, because he gets, he runs the, I can't remember his name right now, Lagmaron. He runs the Lagmaron. He's also got a really fast, I think the Tableau is Swift. The Elsharian, you can see a few of the different matches here. So, but basically he runs a mixture of like what I think of it as like high-low. So turn 1, turn 2, but it's like high-low, you know, fast-slow. He runs a really good mixture of units where he's got just like the very tanky, his Ongyuki is actually, I think, very tanky. His Carlos is also very tanky. And then he's got some monsters with snipe potential. So you either wind up with the Carlos or the Nana or both getting through. The Ongyuki, it's hard for you to go in, like, I can't use like a Teshar or an Ethnic counter because I can't disable the Ongyuki. But basically, as soon as he gets 1 kill, it's over. So the best way to counter him is honestly to play like an AoE CC type thing to prevent him from getting kills, but you have to do that without any despair because of the Ongyuki. And I don't have any of those units ruined. So he counters me really, really well. Like, I struggle against him quite a bit. as you can see from these abysmal win rates. But yeah, so that's when you ask me like what you could use. Now there's also the obvious, like just the kind of more traditional Bastet, Ongiyuki, Kaki type cleave, and those you can find a million of in the replays. If you just periodically search replay for Ongiyuki like this, you'll see a million of the Bastet ones. Well, Nephthys Veronica, that's a little different, but that's a lot different. Yeah, here you go. So you got more Ongiyuki Kaki with attack buff. You've got, you know, this one uses Maximilian Craig, but it's the same basic concept. It's strip with attack buff and speed lead, and just play the Ongiyuki. Like on a really high damage build in those teams, almost like I would use them for arena offense, right? But for my own account, for the most part, I've only tried using Ongiyuki to counter in situations where I needed just like a damage-dealing bruiser against a team that was likely to have a lot of despair or stun. I've mostly just tried to use him as a force fan, and I haven't had great success with him, but I think it's because I'm not really building teams around him, and I haven't quite gotten the feel for where to draft him yet. But like even coming back over here, you know, I can show you just... he's a very, very strong monster, so my lack of success with him goes to me, not to him. It's just that I'm not using him well, and I may not have him runed well either. I don't think I ever re-runed him. Like, I pulled him, I put runes on him, and I don't think I ever even properly optimized him. But you can see this season, by far and away, my best monster. Yeah, so X-Voice is when you mentioned dots, that Lagmaron having the skill 1 dot, that team that the a lot of people, so Tim Chromancer also, SWC guy, is it Tim Chromancer? No, maybe not Tim Chromancer. I don't know. There's a couple of people that play like Shan or Lagmaron in G3, and I tried using Ongi to counter them a lot. But the problem is they just stun him and then they lap him with the speed buff and put up the S1 dot, and he just gets dotted out. So it only takes 1 dot to finish him off. But, you know, let's see. Yeah, 47% win rate, and I've actually used him a fair amount. 80 drafts is a lot. I didn't realize I'd used him quite that much. You can see for the server, he's got a 53% win rate. And so you gotta kind of like put a few things together. So my overall win rate for the season is around 55. So he wins 8% less for me than my average fight. And on the server, he wins 3% more than the average person. So I win, basically, when you put those two together, I win with Ongiyuki 11% less than most people who have Ongiyuki, which means I'm just not using him well. And here you can say I actually drafted him just as a force ban and then lost this one. But all right, we're gonna do one last swing and then we're gonna wrap up stream. So it's kind of a chill, more laid-back stream. But Axe, if you're still on, I appreciate you having me do some wings on your account, man. It was a lot of fun. J-Mac, obviously, I'm in love with your Kiki, bro. I'm definitely forcing her a little bit more, but hopefully, that site is SW Arena. Yeah, you got it, Zenkai. Did you do this on purpose? I feel like you did this on purpose. Please tell me we have a Tetra. Please tell me we have a Tetra. Tetra's so much better than Molly here. The Josephine's unruined, and I know we won't have a Tetra. Tetra Josephine is an auto win right here. From this point, I could click Tetra Josephine and then just disconnect and we would win. Alright. Now, to be honest, I don't have Tetra ruined either, man. She's on my... Oh, crap. She's not on my list. Hold on. Let me put Tetra on my list. I've been meaning to run it forever. Tetra is super strong in this meta. Tetra is honestly stronger than Molly in this meta. Or at least equal. At least equal. I want to Leo this, but that's the wrong play. Taylor's the force ban. Let's do that. Dude, that was the wrong play. That was the wrong play. He's going to let it through because he got Chung, obviously. Cian gets reset. I got distracted. My brain locked up. Not Vertihal was the play here. Vertihal was... Okay, we got lucky. We still lose. We still most likely lose because he'll kill the Juno with the Momo, and then we don't really have any way to win. Okay, can we get lucky here? That's a Despair Triton then. That has to be a... well, he had no speed lead, but that's still a really slow Triton. Oh, that was such a big resistance right there. That was such a big resistance right there. That hurt. Man, we have this. We have this. If the freaking and then he procs the boot, just for fun, right? Just for fun. Dude, we had this. Oh, and he procs again. Bye bye, Juno. Yep. That was a rip. Now he gets the silence too. Or is he just gonna pass glancing? No, he goes for the pushback. Interesting. But she's back up too. Oh, let's do this actually. This Momo's back up because she has. I forget her exact kit, but I know she gets some sort of cycle when she gets her skill 3. I don't remember if it's like a kill or something, but yeah, I knew she got it back. Alright. If he didn't stun the Molly, we might have been okay. Can you proc? Oh, she can proc. Okay. But this Chung's back now too, I think, right? Oh, he's got one more turn. He's got one more turn, but he's on Bio, so he'll proc. Yeah. Like I said, he's on Vio, so he'll proc. Okay, that's how we wrap it up. Alright, it was still a little bit of a climb. 17, so it would have been... It's actually all the replays -2, right? Where'd we start? Well, we started... I think we won the first 2, or we went even. So we either climbed 2 wings, or we broke even. But it was fun, man. It was fun. One more thing. Yeah, so if you have Sekhmet, bro, that's another monster that add to your list. That would have helped in a lot of those drafts. It's that whole high-low thing, especially with the Elenoa and her crazy base speed. You've got the Carlos, so I would ruin the Carlos. He's on my list to ruin. I haven't ruined him yet either. I would also ruin the Leica, to be honest. She's ruined. Did I miss her? I looked for her. Dude, I literally looked for her in a draft. I would speed her up a little bit. I think you can speed her up, right? I'm pretty sure you can speed her up. I just missed her in your box then. When I looked for her earlier, I just missed her in your box. I think we won the match where I was looking for her anyway. I think that was the one where I wound up drafting the Hay Gang. Alright guys, so we're going to wrap up stream on that note. JMac, I'll just log... Well, I can log out now. So guys, as always, I appreciate y'all hanging out on stream. Keep in mind, Sunday night, 7 p.m. global server time. 7 or 7:30, depending on if I do Rift Beast or Arena Rush. But Sunday night, 7:30-ish global server time. I'll be doing an extra stream this week to make up for the Tuesday stream that we missed. So I'll catch you guys on Sunday. Have a good night, everybody.